my English teacher asked us what we would be feeling on graduation day. None of us knew what to say. Like life, our NMH experience has come with moments of great joy, pride, happiness, tranquility, as well as mind-boggling stress, anxiety, and sleep deprivation. It's no surprise, then, that we don't know what we're feeling. On the one hand, we are ready, and on the other, is anyone ever ready? But life never stops moving. As a very wise man once said, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. NMH has prepared me for college and taught me more things than I can count. It has taught me how to balance 3 plates, a mug, 5 cups, and 2 bowls, while twisting and turning, trying to navigate the sea of people at Wednesday lunch. My English teachers taught me the proper use of dashes and how to write an effective thesis. My science teachers instilled in me a sense of organization for lab reports, and that if you use mice in an experiment, you will probably end up too distracted to make any headway. I have learned how to cram for exams and how to space out studying so that I don't have to cram for exams. The lesson that I have learned while at NMH have become a part of me. So it is no surprise that when I think about leaving, it feels impossible and very far away. But the day has come, despite my best efforts to slow down time. These past few months have been tinged with nostalgia and blasts. The nostalgia comes from remembering the past firsts. The first time we drove through the front gates. The first day of classes. The first time we heard the word Swiss used as a verb. And the first time someone pointed out to us that the term work job was redundant. The first friends. The first time we realized that NMH felt like home. The first time we fully internalized the fact that in just a few short weeks we'd be leaving. And then we had the lasts. The last first day of school, the last NMH winter, the last mountain day, crowding over 100 people into a single shot, hearing, "You better tag me in this." And suddenly, the last month, the last varsity tanning session, the last all-school meeting, and also the last time we'd have to make the grueling hike up from the lower mods to the chapel. The last game of the season, the last concert, the last week, the last chat. The last time we'd sit on top of Chapel Hill or in Beverage Bowl, looking at the trees and the clouds and admiring the beauty that sweeps across campus, coating everything in spring. And now here we are, on the last day that any of us will be together in one place. It's okay that we don't know what we're feeling. I sent out a Swiss a few weeks ago, asking seniors and postgrads what they would miss most about NMH. We will miss Beverage Bowl and the long hallways of the rack. We will miss the dance companies and our sports teams, our teachers and classmates. We will miss racking up Swiss time and having to explain that by chat we mean prom. We will miss the chapel bells ringing, knowing that they will always be there even if we are not listening. In the past few months, it has been difficult to keep everything in my mind at once. The old memories, the excitement at the prospect of a fresh start next year, still having to do homework, and so on. There's a theory in psychology called cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance is the uncomfortable feeling one experiences caused by holding 2 conflicting ideas simultaneously. I know there are so many of us who are only thinking about being free, running wild, and others who are just plain terrified, wondering and worrying about the future. most of us are a little bit of both. And you know what? That's okay too. It's okay to feel both happy and sad, and it's okay to not know exactly what you're going to do with your life. I have a hard time knowing what to do with emotions, specifically when they're not what I expected. It's hard for me to feel one way about leaving NMH because of everything I have been through, and because I don't know what the next place will be like. I don't know if it will be as beautiful in the springtime, if I will feel as safe, or if I will meet people who mean as much to me as you all do. Many of us will visit in the upcoming years, and still more will come back for things like Sacred Concert and our 5-year reunion. However, we have seen NMH change in the short years that we have been here. We have seen ourselves change, morphing into seniors supposedly ready for the real world outside of our NMH bubble. We know, even if we don't like to admit it, that when we visit, it won't be the same. It won't be our school, our home. But at the same time, NMH will always have a place in our hearts, even when we have been away for 20 years. Over the years, we have all had our less than perfect NMH stories. But I've realized that life is going to be hard no matter where you are. There are always going to be things you wish you didn't have to do, things you should have said, people you don't particularly like, and situations you wish you could have done more about. And not only that, but the decisions made by the faculty and administration here have been done out of love for us. You can see how much the faculty and staff care about us in nearly every aspect of day-to-day life here. In a few months or a few years, in an office setting or a Psych 101 class, we may be just a name on an attendance sheet. We may not have an advisor bringing us birthday cupcakes, or a teacher stopping us on the way up to alumni just to check in. Today, like it or not, we will leave NMH. The good news is that we've all accomplished so much in our time here. As you're sitting here, listening to speeches, fiddling with your tassel, trying to make sure your hat doesn't blow off in the wind, craning your neck to get one last look at all of us together, I hope you focus your attention more on the things you've been proud of in your years at NMH and think less about what you didn't do. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that we are all human. We make mistakes, and we are able to hold two contradictory things in our hearts simultaneously. I think we can all embrace the unknown and believe the voice in the back of our heads that says, I can do this. NMH prepared me for anything. 7 a.m. work job, that's what that was for. In less than an hour, we will all have walked across the stage, both literally and metaphorically. We will have our diplomas in hand, scraps of paper that tell the world that we're ready to be out in it, whether we really are or not. In the next hour, as you see your close friends and classmates you've never seen before walk across the stage, be reflective. Think about how your life moving forward will be different because of these people, and how it will be different without them. We've got this last hour to look around at the unique, talented, and passionate group that is the class of 2011 together. You still have a chance to tell your teachers how much they affected you, even if you've been too shy up until now. You still have a chance to turn to your parents as you're walking up to the dining hall and apologize for all of those times you were too stressed or too tired or too overworked to help with the dishes. You still have a chance to take a breath and look up at the sky. It's all right if you don't know what your future holds. I'll tell you a secret. No one does. And that's the beauty of it all. Let yourself be sad and nostalgic, but also let yourself be happy and excited and nervous and terrified. Think back to your first day at NMH. Think about how much has changed since then, and how many unexpected things have happened. NMH changes us, whether we like it or not. The work jobs, all-school meeting, classes, walks up from the boathouse, friends, dorms, food, iced coffee machine. All of it is a part of us, and we'll carry that with us wherever we may go. Trust yourself. Trust that you can get through whatever may happen. I want us all to take a deep breath right now. Inhale. Exhale. We got this.
Thank you, Ella. You have captured this exciting and poignant moment for your classmates, helping all of us to understand how the single word commencement can mean both a beginning as well as an ending. And you have helped us appreciate how the duality experienced in this moment and during these last days on campus must be fully embraced. Ella reminds us that our nostalgia can mutually coexist with our anticipation for the future. Thank you again, Ella.